This is one best I can be one here in the middle of a crowded shop. And this is me just doing a deck profile on my last regionals deck that I was playing with, which was Fish OTK. It seems very consistent. I have now made the changes to it, which should be able to handle Samurais now, unlike last time. And this is the basic deck profile of it. I will explain as I go. I'm not going to really explain a whole lot, but just the parts that need explaining. 3 Coelacanth, main OTK card of the deck, very simple, very obvious. 3 swaps, Send Treeborn, yada yada yada, it's all good. 3 Oystermeister, obviously, very good card, it's like a dandelion for the deck, and it's actually has a decent amount of attack there if you can see it. 3 Fishborg, the only tuner in the deck. I was contemplating on putting in Glow Bulb, is that the word here I'm looking for? And it's good, Glow Bulb is good, but it's only a one-time thing, where this isn't a one-time thing, but Glow Bulb can get me into options. I'll have to debate on that later. I'm playing with only 2 dupes right now. 3 feels like too many for me. 2 feels like just right, because they're a wall, and they switch for Swap Frog sometimes, which is freaking awesome. 2 Treeborns, the Ultra and the Ultimate Treeborn. You can see that. And 3 for me, I was trying with 3, and it just overkill to the max. 2 is perfectly fine. 2 Lad, I was playing with 3, but I kept getting them stuck in my hand, and getting Lad stuck in your hand sucks like crazy bad. Playing with 2 Battle Fader, not 1, not 3. I was going to do 3, but 2 feels consistent, and I don't like getting these clogged in my hand either, but they do stop OTKs, which Samurais are a big popular deck, and they love OTKing. 1 Rodentoden, because he's awesome. He helps get sack in for the later game. 1 Trag, this card has won me games, it's amazing. And 1 Gores, because he is the boss. And that's the monsters. I'm going to get into the spell lineup, which is almost all of the deck, besides monsters. I run 3 Enemy Controller, because Enemy Controller is amazing. This is part of the reason why you can get out Coelacanth so fast, because you can take control of your opponent's monsters in the standby phase and then sack them in the main phase. It's freaking awesome. 3 Moray for draw power. I don't have Pot of Duality, and this is... I'd be playing them even with Pot of Duality, so the card is freaking awesome. Gets rid of bad hands like no one's business. It's just amazing. 2 Sarkos to get into the combo pieces of the Coelacanth, because only 3 Coelacanth, you never consistently draw it, and this will get you in there pretty quickly, actually. 2 Avarice. I'm surprised I don't see this a whole lot in a lot of Fish Synchros, because I don't know why. To me, the card just works. Yes, it's true that if you can go for the Colossal Fighter OTK, it's amazing, but sometimes they don't have that face-up monster to do it with, and this will reset it so that way I can use actually Coelacanth again, or just hopefully draw into Coelacanth. I notice I'll go through all my freaking Formula Synchrons by then, and this puts them back in. 1 Reborn, standard. 1 Hole, because Dark Hole is awesome. 1 Foolish, Send Treeborn, Fishborg, all yada yada. 1 Trunade, helps you get the OTKs. 1 for 1, because you need all this stuff. 1 MST, I'm only playing with 1 because 2 right now didn't feel good, weirdly enough, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm siding one of my MSTs, and I'm just maining 1 for now, and hopefully this works. I actually like it. I've had someone negate like an enemy controller with like a Shien, and then I've chained my 1 MST just to kill her, warning, just to play Gores, which is awesome. 1 MST feels consistent enough, and I just side another one anyway. I'm playing with 1 Treacherous Trapple, because obviously I'm not playing any other traps in the deck. And this card is really underrated right now, actually, in the game. It's really an amazing card, just because it's just a 2 for 1, which is always worth it. I was playing with trap stones for my traps, but it felt like they were clogging. People were just MSTing them up anyway. And this card feels random enough that it's deadly. It really does work. Now I'm going to get into my Synchro deck, which is what a big chunk of the Fish is all about. As Eric said, it's a crap. These are part of my extra deck because they're tokens. Awesomeness.
I just like the no trap graveyard thing.
Yep. I play with 3 formulas. They help. I would never play with only 2 because 3 3 just works. There's not much you can say about them. You just sync, draw a card. It's just amazing. I've drawn into my win condition with 3 of these, so I actually can't imagine playing with only 2. I'm playing with 2 Armory Arm just in case I see a bottomless or a warning. This card has won me more games than I can count. I'm playing with 1 Stardust for right now. This Extra Jacks is just my fun one for now, but it's really good. 1 Catastor for my 1 level 5. 1 Black Rose because Black Rose is awesome. 1 Bryonic. Bryonic is always good. He wins games. Mistworm wins games. Colossal Fighter, obviously, for the Colossal OTK, which is very consistent. I'm very surprised. 1 Gunganier. I'm very sad to say that a lot of Fishing Crows are not playing with this card. And this card has also won me very many games because it's just a 1-for-1 when it comes to discarding cards and killing back or monster, getting rid of Necro Valley, all that crap. It's just a good overall card, and you can use Fishborg to sync with this, which, like, all the times, you know, you can't sync with your Black Rose or Archfiend. Like, it's just good. This card is really amazing. I think it should be seeing more play. Here's my jankiness, I believe, of the deck right here. I'm actually playing with 1 Red Dragon right now, just because of the next card that I'll be showing this sec. 1 Red Nova. You'd be surprised how often you sync for this guy and actually how much you use him. Jankiness, last one, Red Nova. This guy is actually a win condition for the deck. It always sounds weird when people are like, you're playing with Red Nova, and yes I am, because having a 6,000 attacking Red Nova is a pain. This guy mixed with, like, I think they've actually done a feature on Konami even talking about it, where you can make this guy and a Stardust with an Armory Arm equipped. And even if they have Gores, it's still game. And it's just too good to not do, actually, right now. I actually might take out the Shooting Star, but this, like, these 2, weirdly enough, actually do work in the deck. That's my extra deck. I'm not going to go into side deck because there's the side deck, you know, changes depending on locals and all that jazz. So this has been one of the best I can be one here. Please tell me what you thought of the deck. Tell me if, like, what changes you like or dislike. And basically tell me also your builds. Tell me what you run in your deck. I know a lot of people run Snowman Eater, but I do not, because I dislike how I have to set Snowman instead of like a Duke Frog and all that other stuff. So this has been one of the best I can be one here. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Like I said, tell me what you think. And this is me sitting across from my friend whose hands are on the table.
There's a 5.
Now they're under the chair because he's masturbating. Now they're on the table again. Now once again, yes, I am happy, Eric. Signing out. Peace, YouTube.